Hi everyone. Welcome to English Book Bites, where we bring the world's most powerful books to you in just 10 to 15 minutes. Today's book is not only about psychology. It is about hope, resilience, and the purpose of life. The book is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl, a psychiatrist who survived Nazi concentration camps during World War II. This book asks a deep and important question. How can people find meaning in life, even in extreme suffering? Let's begin. Part 1. Life in the concentration camps. The first part of the book is based on Frankl's real experiences as a prisoner in Nazi concentration camps. When prisoners arrived at the camps, everything was taken away. Their names, their possessions, their freedom, their dignity. They were reduced to numbers. Frankl describes how prisoners were treated brutally, starved, and humiliated. Life became a daily struggle for survival. But Frankl did not only observe physical suffering. He closely observed the psychology of the prisoners. The 3 psychological stages of prisoners. Frankl explains that prisoners generally passed through 3 mental stages. Number 1, shock. At first, prisoners experienced shock. They couldn't believe the reality of their situation. Some still hoped it was temporary. Others felt emotionally numb. Number 2, apathy. Over time, many prisoners became emotionally numb. This apathy acted as protection. Feeling nothing was easier than feeling constant pain. People stopped reacting to suffering, even the suffering of others. Number 3, loss of hope and meaning. The most dangerous stage was losing hope. When prisoners lost meaning, they often lost the will to live. Frankl noticed something important. Those who gave up hope usually died soon after. Meaning as the key to survival. Frankl discovered a powerful truth. Those who had a reason to live were more likely to survive. Prisoners who survived often had someone they wanted to see again, work they felt responsible for, faith or spiritual beliefs. A sense that their suffering had meaning. Meaning gave them strength when everything else was gone. Inner freedom cannot be taken away. One of the most famous ideas in the book is this. Everything can be taken from a person except one thing. The freedom to choose one's attitude in any situation. Even in the camps, prisoners could choose kindness instead of cruelty. Hope instead of despair, dignity instead of hatred. This inner freedom became a powerful source of strength. Love is a source of meaning. Frankl explains that love is one of the deepest sources of meaning. While imprisoned, he often thought about his wife. Even though he didn't know if she was alive, the thought of her gave him strength. He realized love does not depend on physical presence. Love exists in the heart and mind. Love helped him survive the worst conditions. Suffering and meaning. Frankl makes an important clarification. He does not say suffering is good, but he explains, if suffering is unavoidable, it can still have meaning. When we cannot change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Facing suffering with courage and dignity gives life meaning, even in pain. Part 2, Logotherapy, the search for meaning. In the second part of the book, Frankl introduces his psychological approach called logotherapy. Unlike other psychological theories, Freud focused on pleasure. Adler focused on power. Frankl believed the main human drive is meaning. People suffer not because they lack pleasure, but because they lack purpose. The 3 ways to find meaning. According to Frankl, life has meaning in 3 main ways. Number 1, through work or creation. Doing meaningful work or contributing something valuable to the world. Number 2, through love. Experiencing love, relationships, and deep connections. Number 3, through suffering. When suffering cannot be avoided, choosing a meaningful attitude toward it. Responsibility and meaning. Frankl believed that meaning is not given, it is found. Life asks us questions, and we answer through our actions. Meaning comes from responsibility. Responsibility for our choices. Responsibility for our attitude. Responsibility for our lives. The danger of existential emptiness. Frankl warned about existential vacuum, a feeling of emptiness and meaninglessness. Many people feel bored, lost, or depressed not because life is hard, but because life feels empty. Modern society often removes traditions and values, leaving people without clear purpose. Logotherapy helps people rediscover meaning. Choosing meaning every day. Frankl reminds us, meaning is not something abstract. It exists in every moment. Even small actions, kindness, patience, honesty, can make life meaningful. Life never stops having meaning, even in suffering. Let's review the main ideas. Meaning is the strongest human motivation. Suffering does not destroy meaning. Hopelessness does. We always have the freedom to choose our attitude. Love and responsibility give life purpose. Life has meaning until the very last breath. Viktor Frankl's message is simple, powerful, and timeless. Those who have a why to live can endure almost anyhow. This book reminds us that no matter what happens, we can choose meaning. We can choose dignity. We can choose hope. Thank you for listening to English Book Bites. If you found this summary meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We bring you the world's most powerful books, explained clearly, calmly, and deeply. See you next time for another 10 to 15-minute journey through a life-changing book.